welcome to my channel. My name is Shayla and today I'll show you how I made this journal wall reminder. I am not so sure how to call it, so if you have some better idea, please let me know in the comment down below. So for the month of the December, I decided to go with something kinda goldish, cozy kind of theme. Originally I didn't have exactly the plan how I will do it. I just knew that I will divide it, like you can see in the 4 part. It will be like monthly goals, focus, daily task and weekly task. And in the down below you will see later on I will also put a cleaning log. So about the materials that I am using, most of the stuff usually that I will use, it's basically stuff from magazines or something that like nobody wanted to use anymore, and I find the materials pretty, so I would take it and I would repurpose it again. Like you can see the tape on the top, it's like a reflecting tape, which was a bigger piece, and I decided just to make like a tape from it. And the down golden one is as well like I think a table decor. I'm not so sure, like a Christmas table decor, and it's so beautiful, and I decided to use it in my big spread as well as I am using it in my small normal bullet journal. The quote that you see, it's also like a picture from a magazine, and it was originally a quoted picture, but I decided to cover it with a black marker and to put my stamp on it. So I went with this like a paper white quote, and I decided to go with the "you can do it," because when I started to do this, nothing was going the right way because the paper is so huge. It was so hard for me to reach with my hand, not to pull my head in the front, so I didn't see it good. I mean, I saw it good, but not as usually I would. So it was kind of everything going not how I wanted to go. So I motivated myself with the quote that I can do it. Of course, if you decide to make something like this, you can of course put everything what you wanted to be reminded in the month of the December. So let's continue with the design. Oh, I also forgot to say that the photo of the deer on the top is I think a marketing photo that it's coming in this marketing magazine. I just had like 2-3 of them. I circled them, and they are so beautiful for this vintage theme. It's actually looking like a retro vintage sticker. I really loved it, and it kind of fit in what I imagined to be. Like I already said, I really didn't have any specific like picture in my mind. I just went for it. And I want to apologize, but I don't have on video how I make this calendar, because I pre-made it when I was actually doing the bullet journal, and so I don't have exactly the video, but some other time I can actually show you how I am doing my calendars. Even though for me it's kinda so slow process to do everything, because I am really not such a how can I say, talented person that I know exactly where I will put my things. So usually I am using like here I am using my ruler to measure every centimeter of it, so I can be like in the middle of something. Usually I don't have this feeling of like, I don't know how can I say, like a gravity where things should be. So I think just practice makes it perfect. But for now I am always using my ruler to divide everything to be exactly where it should be. Here I am just going through some stickers. I am calling them stickers. They are actually just photos from the magazines, like I said. And I'm just deciding to what to put something. And this cookie that's next to focus, I mean, I think I put him 100 times in some other places, and I think in the end he actually doesn't have place in this spread. So to continue with the weekly task, I messed up big time in the weekly task. I made these lines, and with the ruler I kind of smooshed everything, so I didn't like it. So I went with a kind of drawing, the same as I did for monthly goals and focus, but it's just in like one column. When I did in monthly goals, as you can see, it's 3, and in focus I put 5 columns. In the weekly I just put one big column, but I separated by like 4 dots, like 4 weeks. I know the month of the December has 6 weeks, but the first and the last week have 2 and 1 day, so I decided to go with the 4 dots. So I will later put like dates on. So the next that I wanted to do is the daily task, and I went with this paper that I take, I think, from a gift card. Oh no, it was not gift card, actually it was a wedding card, and it's such a beautiful paper. But if you want to do something like this, you can actually use the paper from the like hand paper, like in the kitchen that you are using, and when you finish it, inside there is this beautiful color paper that you can use as well. The same comes in a toilet paper. So that's one of my tricks that I am doing when I want to have this like a rustic color. This is what I am going for. So I also wanted something to be positive about, and I put this picture of smile. I actually circle it to be like an arrow because it kind of looked better. Here I am just adding some additional like decoring for the paper, just to look more like blended into the picture. I don't know what to tell you about the pens. The white gel pen that you will see me now using, it's a pen that I purchased it somewhere in the market, and it was so cheap pen. I think maybe 20 or 30 cents I paid for it, and it's not so good quality. It's doing its job, but I always have to go 2-3 times on it, so I cannot tell you which pen exactly I am using. Most of the materials and everything that I am using, it's kind of budget saver materials. I kind of cannot afford myself to buy all of these tapes and all of these markers and all of those kind of things, so I am just improvising with whatever I can find. Like literally sometimes I would take some nice picture from a plastic bag or a cookie carton or whatever comes through my eye. I would just circle it, save it, and reuse it later. Here I went back to the December, and I just decided to go all in with the black. I wanted to do it like in my bullet journal spread, but I decided to go all in because the paper is really big and it's making actually like better impression to be just completely black. I also decided to go with some snowflakes here. When I actually made them, they were not looking so good. Actually, I like them, but then my husband told me that they are not looking so good. You will see in the end, I actually didn't record that. I actually decored them a little bit just to look more realistic, and then they were actually looking so good. And again, some detailing. I wanted this to look like it's hanging from above, just to like kind of break it, I don't even know how to call it, just to break the white balance, something like that. And now I am going back to those things to add what actually I will do in the month of December, what will be my goals, what should I focus on, what should be my daily task. You can customize this by your lifestyle. You can add whatever you like to add. You can have completely another theme. The main point is that you have actually something available in front of you every day, that it can be your reminder where you should focus, where you should go in this month of the December. Here I wanted to just break again this whiteness with some quote, and it didn't want to go. It just, you know, when you start something, it's like we are saying with the left hand, it's just not going. It didn't want to go at all. So I paste the golden tape on it. I write a quote and another quote and a third quote, and it was actually same writing. I wanted to go with something good. In the end, I just put something, anything, just to be there. I am still not decided what will go there. I think something useful will find eventually place in this small little spot there. Oh, also I finished the cleaning log. I just add like 8 lines so I can remember when I did something. I usually like to log the things that usually I'm not doing, like not usually, like every day that I'm doing, like for example changing linens, cleaning fridge, and so on. So that would be it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed my video. If you did even a little bit, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any suggestions for me. If you didn't like anything, please let me know. I hope you will subscribe to my channel and be with me in my next video. I wish you a pleasant day. Till the next time. Bye bye.